Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. We're going to look at some stuff this morning. I'm a little late getting started. We'll see if Robert is around this morning, but we're here. So let's look at a few things. Um, Let me actually fire up a little screen share here. You can see a little happy puppy in the background there. All right, and there's my screen. So here we go. Let's look at a few things. Put myself down there. All right, so screen refresh. Okay, so once again, welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. Let's check a few things out. We'll take a quick look at the market's open in like 9 minutes. We'll take a quick look at Bitcoin for fun since we're here. Bitcoin is up 35% last 24 hours as far as trading volume, coming in at 9.3 billion. Not bad, Definitely getting an increase, and that's good towards the end of the week. Looking at longs versus shorts this morning, we're definitely seeing about a bit of a struggle. We got a lot of the order books are showing a lot of pressure trying to push Bitcoin down this morning. We'll see how that goes. It's definitely at a previous area of support and resistance, and I think looking at these big sells coming in, it may not hold that. We'll take a look at the chart in a sec. Looking at longs versus shorts on Binance, where the big money is 65% long, 34% short. Now, looking at coin market cap here, the top 20 exchanges are all in the green as far as for spot trading. They have increasing trading volume, which is not bad. Looking at the top 100 here, Bitcoin in the top 100, 64,821 for Bitcoin this morning. And looking at the top 100 alts in general, they're all kind of in the red. It's definitely not a positive market for the ETH today. ETH, whatever that is, EtherFi, staked ETH, not something I'd probably want to get into. That's up about 18%. So whatever that is, it looks like a true shitcoin. And when they pump, it does not quite mean as much. Now, looking at let's look at some stuff, and I'll fill you guys in. I'll do a little refresher here, just for fun. Let's look at Bitcoin first. We'll look at the NASDAQ in a sec. That's what people are kind of tuning in for. But we do a mix of both NASDAQ and traditionals and everything else. We'll take a look at what's going on. I wanted to mention this is called Futures 1.0. This is a layout template. And I shared this one here. So I've got it on, I turned off autosave, which kept destroying it, and it's sharing. And here's the link. And what I'm going to do is I will put that in the chat right now so that you can get to it. You might need the pro version, or at least like not the basic version of TradingView to actually check this thing out. Sorry about that. I need to make kind of a version that maybe would work with a free TradingView account. And I'll get that up there eventually. But the indicators that we use, we like to use Trendillo, RSI, squeeze monitor, like squeeze, traditional indicators, very great. And then also easy entry exit. Then we have some others that we're using here, like Lux Algo is a great one. And so we have some great indicators. I love this one that it creates these wedges up and down trends. It's not a bad one at all. I do like that. So anyhow, this one down here is really fun. The entry exit indicator, and all these. Why I'm mentioning that is if you go to bitcoindailywiew.com. You can always buy me a coffee there if you want. Sometimes people do. But TradingView subscriptions, the fancy TradingView chart template is right there that we're using this morning. The watch list that we use is right here. If you want to really do futures trading or just have very, very quick graphs, charts, you can get the CME data if you're trading futures on the CME. Top Step is what we're actually using for trading, and then also Bookmap, which eventually I'll give a little presentation on. But it's remarkable at checking out come on, brain. Checking out the order books, it's remarkable. And anyway, maybe I'll do a little. Maybe I'll share that this morning. Take a brief look at that. But anyway, this is the chart template up here. Fancy TradingView chart. I need to actually this chart template is wrong, but you can check it out. This is the one that I use for more crypto type trading. I need to actually edit this so that you can find it easier. But I'll call one like fancy NASDAQ. Then I'll do like fancy crypto. an indicator template so that it's easy for people to check those out if they want. But all the indicators that we're using for the most part, like trending lines, trendillo, stochastic momentum, squeeze momentum, easy entry, easy exit entry, and then the smooth hiking ashy candles. I have that one muted right now, but it's actually a very cool one to see. But everything that we're doing that we need is pretty much right here. And also I like Trends Journal. If you like a crazy it's very, very accurate, very, very powerful. Not for everybody, but it's a great e subscription that you get like weekly, and it's just totally badass. Other than that, Block Education, that's the group that I'm a part of. And also down here, just stuff that I use and endorse. It's just, these are all other things anyway that you'll see more, that are more, a little bit more crypto related. So anyway, just kind of showing you, there's a little one pager. We try to keep it updated. Looking at FinViz, the market's not open yet, but we'll hop on real quick and look at that. As I said, let's go look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin in general, really this morning, the indicators here on the 5-minute chart. Let's go to like a 15-minute chart, just get a little bit better idea. What does Bitcoin want to do this morning? We look at the indicators here. It's very, very indifferent morning for Bitcoin. I'm going to actually go to a 4-hour and show you what I think is up here. We are looking at in the 4-hour. You can see a lot of the indicators are bottomed out and beginning to trend up. So the 4-hour gives me an idea that I think we might see some positive movement today. I'm not sure it'll be super powerful, but I think we'll have probably a day that closes in the green for Bitcoin. And if I do like this, if I kind of get if I get an upwards channel going here, being somewhat creative with it, which you kind of have to do when you make these. But there you go. I see an upwards channel for Bitcoin, looking at the 4-hour chart, and it broke out of the channel, and now it's working on getting back in the channel, and we'll see how that goes. But in general, in the 4-hour chart, Bitcoin, especially if you pull in the indicators, I think we might see a positive day for Bitcoin. I'm more, bullish than bearish this morning. Like I do my little dollar cost average for Bitcoin every week. It's not very big, but I used to automate it. Now I just do it manually if it looks good. And so I don't know. This actually, like, especially for dollar cost average person, this is probably a good dip. Although I don't believe in buying dips, because you oftentimes find yourself, buying the dip for something going down for 3 years and then end up getting totally wrecked. But where are we for Bitcoin today? Look at that. Boom. We really are looking at previous support and resistance. And so will it be able to break above that? Let's look at a 45-minute chart here. 45-minute chart. Let me actually look at a different template here. I have to get my old template back here. Do I still have that? Let's change templates. Let's look at there we go. This is my traditional kind of crypto-y looking one. What's nice here on the 4-hour chart, we made a break below the 314 and the 200. We made a move off the 200 moving average. Indicators are beginning to, they're somewhat neutral, but they're kind of trending up. Let's look at a 45-minute chart here and see what we got going on. I'm just wondering if Bitcoin is, tough day for Bitcoin, but I would say that I have enough confidence that we're probably going to see maybe a little bit of a run today. So it wouldn't surprise me. So anyway, sorry, kind of just meandering here is what I'm talking about. But I think that Bitcoin's not a strong play today, but I would say for the dollar cost averagers, not a bad moment. I think it's probably got a pretty good dip going there that doesn't look too bad. So let's go back to let's look at this. In this list here, it's over there, Bitcoin Daily View. You can find it. Let's look at the NASDAQ here as it begins to open. Okay, so we're going to go to a 5-minute chart, and as we can see, this is probably about 5:30, I bet. No, this would have been, yeah, 5:30. So when the market opened on the East Coast, when the first market opened at 5:30, we had a dump. We've kind of been working on recovering. We're below any important moving average right now. Well, actually, we're challenging the 5 and the 10 moving average, which are very important here in our little trading scheme, especially in the 5-minute chart. So as the market opens, which it just did, now it's all about what's going to happen. As you can see, we're definitely getting some sell pressure. This is a hard one to play because the indicators are not telling me a whole lot in the 5-minute chart. So let's go to the 15-minute chart and see what we see. 15-minute chart is, okay, so 15-minute chart is below the 75 moving average, and it's really trying to get above the 5 and the 10 moving average. So, all right, and the indicators are looking pretty weak. This is an interesting moment. Let's go to a 30-minute. Sometimes you can definitely, 30-minute shows, I think, a good, since we're usually kind of scalping here, these are pretty short trades we're dealing with the NASDAQ. We have to be aware that about the longest time frame we tend to look at to get a bigger picture is the 30-minute. And 30-minute definitely has been dumping for a while, but the indicators are pretty weak right now. So is it turn up time? I kind of wonder. Let's look at the 30-minute is below the 200, not the 200, but the 5 and the 10 moving average, and well below the 75. So in general, I would say that in the 30-minute, if we're below the 75 moving average, then we're definitely in a bearish moment. Let me fire up. I'll just show you guys here. Top Step. This is what we use to get in and out of our fantastic trades. You can sign up, and you can get we'll have to go over that sometime, like the combine and then like the test account. But there's a practice account, so you can always go in there with your practice account. And you don't get graded on it, and you can just do crazy stuff. I like to have like a practice account open and then like a real money account, and then just kind of, it's just fun to see how the day would have changed if I, how would I put it? So I find that I do so well with my practice account when I'm just like ballsy and just go for it. That first gut instinct tends to be right. So if you look at like your more careful chart, like your combine, like versus like your practice, you'll find that your practice often outdoes your combine. But then again, we really you can't live every day like it's your last day, because you would do silly things, and no one really knows what they would do their last day on earth. If you knew today was your last day, what would you do? I don't know, but I definitely wouldn't want to live every day like that, because it just wouldn't be fruitful. So we definitely have some downwards pressure today. The market's open. Got some volatility rolling in. I need to get, as an indicator, I need to get that. I know Robert uses, it's the bars here at the bottom. And I like that there's a different one that I like than he uses. I like one that shows a combine of buy and sell. It just shows volume, but doesn't show it as green or red. It just shows what the volume is. And I think that's actually pretty powerful. So I was going to see, I'm sharing this screen. It might be still for a sec. Let me see if I can get, this morning, I'll just see if I can get book map. Let me just see here. I'll fiddle around for a moment while we see what NASDAQ is going to do. Usually I look at some cryptos right now. Even though you guys can't see what I'm doing, let me just see if I can get book map working here. It would be kind of cool if it would, but I don't know if I can get it working here on. I've had quite the challenge getting book map to work here on Linux. We'll give it one little try here, and we'll see if it'll just work for us. Okay, one sec. And let's see, give it one more try here. Can I get bookmap to run? No, bookmap is not having it this morning. Sorry about that, everybody. So I might fire up over here to the side my laptop where bookmap runs better. If I can get bookmap running on this Linux machine here, it looks phenomenal, but I have trouble with it. But it does always work on Windows, but that's on a laptop and for me right now, and that's not, you don't get to see the gloriousness of bookmap. So sorry that I'm just, oh crap. Sorry about that. One sec. Got to fix something. Let me close. Bonk. So yeah, so without Robert here this morning, we're just kind of hanging out. He's the driving force of charting. But really, NASDAQ, looking at the 30-minute, futures, It looks like downwards pressure. We're not seeing a powerful dump as market opens or a pump. So rather interesting moment. Looking at what's going on here. Yeah, sorry, Robert's kind of missing in action this morning, but that's fine. I was rather late getting on. He may have figured I wasn't even going to hop on. But let's look at FinViz, and we can see FinViz in general. The Dow, NASDAQ, S&P 500, and Russell are all pretty much in the red this morning. Not opening with a powerful dump, but they're not really there's not too much energons going on either. We'll see how the market opens here over at FinViz. We'll see once it gets enough data to show a bit of a trend how things are going. But let's go over here to in Top Step X. One of the things I love about it here in the 2-minute chart, if I want to actually do a buy right now, I can just do a market buy, boom, and a sell. And that's what I do when something is looking good. I bam, bam, get in and out for a long or a short. So anyway, we'll do more we need some good tutorials for Top Step here. But one of the things I like to do is here on the order size, look at some of these orders coming in 33 and 33, 6. So I'll say, show me the ones above 5. Then I'll be like, show me the ones above, like, I find 7's a good number. And look at this, all the big orders above 7 are, and there's some big ones are all short right now. And so definitely there's some big money putting in big orders trying to push this down. But look, they just disappeared, you know. Oh, now we're seeing some big orders trying to push it up. You can see that right here. That's pretty ballsy. What's going on? Definitely. Oh, it's opened up a new candle in the 2-minute chart. Look at that. Maybe we're seeing some energons coming in here. Let's go back to the chart. And what do we see here? So this is a 30-minute chart. Let's go to a real man's chart, a 5-minute chart. Okay. Oh, there we go. Indicators are all beginning to push towards a positive. Let's see if we see any news. Let's click on this. NASDAQ falls 10% from record high. Don't care. Wall Street set to fall at open after weak jobs data. Okay. Oh, yeah. And Amazon, if you guys saw Amazon yesterday on weak earnings, it just, people said it was massive dump, but it wasn't. But it definitely affected the price. U.S. stock futures yields plunge after weak payroll data. Futures extend losses after U.S. jobs report. So, I think that's all great because it washes a lot of weak hands out of the market. And now we're seeing some energons rolling in. We gave a lot back at 5:30 a.m. We made a little bit of money. We gave a lot back when this market opened. And now we are pushing hard. Yeah, this is interesting. Let's go to a 2-minute chart here. We just broke the 75 and the 200. We're pushing hard. How long can we sustain that? I don't know. You guys want to see me do something crazy? I'm going to go in for a market buy right now. Okay, boom. Just one. It's not very big. But I'm in. I'm up 95, up 100, up 200, and bam! Boom! I just made $145 on that. Boom! See what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be greedy. It could continue up, but and then look at the time and sales here. Look at these huge orders coming in, all longs for futures. Now, I could stay in, but you know what? I find that the trick is it's not about making all the money. It's about making some of the money. It's about getting in and getting your little stash, because this is definitely, there will be a short opportunity here in a matter of seconds. But still, some huge orders, 31 and 31 and 11 and 11. All huge orders coming in long. Would I want to hop in and do another trade right now? We actually are looking here at the 2-minute chart. We're hitting previous immediate support and resistance. I would say that we're probably looking at, we got some big wicks going each way. Let's look at the NASDAQ here. Oh, it's still pushing. It's looking at the 2-minute chart here. It's definitely, I think it might push by this previous support and resistance, but the Trendillo is in the green. Stochastic is looking great. Squeeze is looking good. Entry exit is looking great. We broke out of the wedge pattern here that the indicator Lux Algo created for us. We broke above that. But how far can we exactly go? Let's watch like a 1-minute chart here for any kind of weakness. 1 minute still kind of pushing. I'm going to go down to a a 15-second chart, boom, 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 boom. Look at that 15-minute chart. I really think, yeah, we can see here, we can see the turnaround begin. I think definitely that would be a great opportunity to short right about now. But you know what? I need to, the one thing I don't know super well here is how to market sell, market buy, stop sell, limit buy. Something I have not done that I need to do is oh yeah, I think market buy, market sell. I need to make sure I know how to short. I think I can just I need to figure that one out, because I think right now we're running into a great shorting opportunity, but I forget how to short here in the Top Step X um, thing UI here. So that's something I have to like research. So I think right now would be an amazing. It's a risky play, but especially hitting this previous support and resistance here, it's kind of hard to see on the 15-minute chart. But you actually, if we squeeze enough in, you can start to see it. We're definitely playing with previous support and resistance, and I think now, looking at the indicators on the 15-second, we're definitely making a turnaround. Definitely a risky play. I just have. It sounds ridiculous, but I am new to this type of futures trading. And in Top Step X, how the crap do I short? I want to short right now. I know how to buy. Do I just, rather than market plus, do I just say sell one market? Is that what I do? Like, I don't know. I'll have to learn. I'm not exactly sure. How do I short? Really interesting, huh? I don't know how to short. Sell market, join. Okay, well, anyway, definitely I would be shorting right now if I could. So, something I'll need to learn is how to short, because I don't know how. But I'll share that with you guys next time I'm on. I'll find out how to short. I don't have enough time to really research it too much this morning, so I just won't. But there you go. This is a little bit scary, because here we're on the 15-minute chart. Definitely, we had a short opportunity. You definitely could have gotten into, and I'd probably be selling it about now. Bam, make a little bit. But all about here on the 15-second chart, wouldn't surprise me if we came down here to the 75 moving average on the 15-minute chart and began to move again. The indicators are definitely trending down, but I think we'll probably see. It's kind of interesting, because if we look at the I know we're playing ridiculously towards short time frames, but there's previous, I call it support and resistance, right? And we're kind of bouncing off that right now. Are we going to hold it? And then we have the boom, the 15-minute chart, right? I'm sorry, the 75 moving average right there. Are we going to be able to bounce off that? Or are we going to just keep on moving? Right now, the indicators, definitely we had that short opportunity that was very clear to see. Oh, one sec. I think I see Robert out there. And I think Robert's going to hop on. That'll be kind of fun. So it's been a really interesting morning here. And I'll get to ask him how to short, because I don't know how. There was a great short opportunity, but I didn't hop on it because I was like, how do I do it? Crap, I think we'll see Robert hop on. I'll have to go in just a very, very few minutes. I got to get to work today. But one thing I wanted to do, and we'll have to, oh, now we're getting a good move. Oh man, I think we're seeing a trend up. We're seeing a trend up. I think we're making a bounce off that. I'm going to get crazy, everybody. Just with one, I'm getting in. I'm getting in. Am I going to get wrecked or make it? Oh man, do you want to see my daily gains go away? I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. $10, $50, 30. Wait, now let me see here. And bam, boom. Quick scalp. Made some dough. A little bit more money. I don't feel enough confidence in that move. But I felt like definitely there was some green to catch. Because you can see this nice uptrend. You can see the indicators beginning to roll up here on the 15-second chart. And we were making that nice bounce off that previous support. and resistance, and we were getting above that 5 and 10 moving average, and we were still above the 75. So definitely a short. That was a crazy ass trade. I'm not sure which way to go right now, but I'm gonna wait for it to be more certain. It's going to do something that would give me a little bit more certainty. So while we're waiting for this guy to figure out what it wants to do in NASDAQ futures, let's check out NVIDIA this morning. NVIDIA, pretty sideways, not really strong indicators. Let's look at Apple. All right. And here is Robert. He's here today. As everyone can tell, we're very informal about all this. We're working on getting it hammered out, but we're having fun. We're very informal. So, we're not playing by any rules. We just hop on and get to it when I finally wake my ass up.
Yeah.
I tell you, this is definitely I enjoy it. I get up and then trading wakes me up, but right now, like the day job and trading, I mean, it makes I tell you that the hardest thing I do every day is get my ass up and get to the console because I'm tired. So it's quite the morning. It's quite the morning in the market.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, I was just checking out Microsoft just to see how other things are doing. Like Microsoft, not very powerful day at all. Apple, it's up but kind of sideways. NVIDIA, really no great shakes there. I mean, but looking at like the NASDAQ here, I definitely in the 15-second chart, I caught a little bit of the nice up, and then I caught a little bit of a bounce off this previous support that we have here. Then I hopped out, and I was going to short. But you know what I realized, Robert? I don't know how.
You don't know how to short?
Well, not here in the top step. I was going to grab up here. I was going to grab some of that as it was dumping. But I'm like, I know how you buy and then I sell. But like, how do you? So that's a great like morning question. How do you short in top step?
Okay, it's super easy. You just hit the red button when you're ready to enter a short. Now, just like with a long, you don't chase green candles. And with short, I never chase red candles. A cheap short would have been getting in pretty close to that last top there, just before the green went away, and you hit the red button, and that executes your short position. So then, as the price goes down, you can either click on your entry, the little red thing or whatever that has a 1 in it. You can pull that down, and that will be your take profit on a short. Or you can close it manually like you did with your longs.
Oh, okay. So if I want to short, I can just hit like right here basically. I can just say click that, and then when I want to sell this short, I just hit the green to buy.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
When you hit the red button, it starts your short position. You're in it, and then if you want to set a take profit area, you can drag your little tiny box on near it'll be right on the candle.
Oh yeah, you can
just drag it down with the left mouse click and then let the left mouse button go. And then I find that my subconscious mind works really quickly and really instinctively for take profits. Sometimes I'm just taking a scalp, and other times I actually, I want to nail the level where I know that thing's going to go.
Okay, so I got you. Yeah.
You can close it manually just like you did on your short earlier. I mean, on your long earlier. Where you just click the X on the
same.
So that little box is where you can push it up for a short as a stop loss. You can pull it down and set a take profit and just let the button go. That's all you have to do.
Okay, gotcha.
And on a long, of course, you hold your left mouse button down and push it up and let it go for your long take profit. Pull the same price entry area down and let it go for your stop loss. Now, I like cheap trades, and this sucker's been really fast today, so it's difficult to nail a cheap trade. A cheap trade is where you're going to go long, and you just caught the bottom, and you drag your stop loss down, to where if it makes a slightly lower price, I'm out. But if it goes up, man, I'm going to make a big gain on this. That's
Yeah.
where you have like a, say, 6-to-1 or 8-to-1 or 10-to-1
Woo. Yeah.
risk. So maybe your stop loss is only like $200 to the downside, but to the upside, you could make like 2,000.
Yeah.
That last run, man,
Mm-hmm.
the one that started at basically 5 minutes after New York Open.
Yeah, like 638. Yeah, that thing just bam.
It just ran.
Mm-hmm.
So they pushed the price down for only 5 minutes. So they basically started knocking it down about a minute, half a minute before New York Open, and they went all the way from 660s to 540. So they pushed it down 120 points, and then they pushed it up by let's see here, over 200 points to the upside.
you can really see it like like on the 5-minute chart here. You see the red candle here was the 630 open, and then the next candle, bam, just went crazy. But that's the nice thing is, that starts getting predictable. Like when it opens like that. I was watching that, just keep looking at shorter and shorter time frames, and I caught a little bit of that up, not too much, just some of it. And so yeah, well, now I know how to short. So when I want to short, it's just you just click the sell, I guess. And,
you click the red button there to enter a short, and then for your stop loss and take profit, you just go opposite directions for your stop loss and your take profit, as you would for a long.
Perfect.
So you never want to. If you're in a short position and you click the long button, I don't know what's going to happen, but the green button, will always enter you into a long.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you can have a short and a long on at the same time. I kind of doubt it. So, yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't push the green button to get out of a short. You can flip a trade, though, on this. But every time I tried to flip a trade, it always ended up not working out.
Yeah. Well, maybe something we can do that would be fun. Like I have limited time this spring. I gotta take off almost kind of now, but we could just do the practice account, and so people could see, and we could do like longs and shorts, and just be kind of crazy, just be like super scalpers, just so people could get a hang of watching the both long and the short process, And it's a practice account, so who cares? We can be bold, trade 1 second candles.
I only trade the lowest time frame I do is 15 second.
Yeah.
Because I can really zoom in, and it's 15 second for the NASDAQ is correct for the volatility. You can get a good read on it. If the 15 second is, very oversold and you're actually in an uptrend, you can go long on 15 second candles if the indicators are in the right spot, and you're going to win. So, yeah. But if you're in a downtrend, watch out. 15 second candles are not going to do anything for you except lose you money.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I over at the Bitcoin Daily View here, the fancy trading chart template, I fixed that, and there it is again. So if anybody wants to just fire this up and load the template, it's there, and you should get something that looks like this, just to make life easy. And then the remote view, the futures list is over there too. You can find it. It's there somewhere. Here's the watch list right there. So all that stuff for people who have interest, it's there. And I need to start putting that in the description as well. But yeah, I guess we'll do it again Tuesday. I'll send the meeting invite out, and I will be here a little earlier working on that. It is definitely a supreme force of discipline to get myself up and trading, but I don't want to do the day job forever. So I just got to grab my coffee and get my ass up and make money.
Absolutely. So I guess on Tuesday, we'll take some some DGen trades on our practice account live.
Yeah, that way we could I could get better at it, and also people could see the actual doing the trades live. Since it's practice, it doesn't matter. And I know I could get some tips from you on both the especially the shorting. um, it's I think one of the easiest ways to learn things, especially with something visual like Top Step, is just watching somebody actually do it. I think it's going to be the easiest way to hammer it out. Well, it was a short one today, but you know what? We both got here, and we'll do it again Tuesday. I'll get that meeting invite out, and we'll rock it on Tuesday, and make some practice money and maybe some real money too.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, I will talk to you Tuesday. I'm sure I'll talk to you before then, but talk to you Tuesday for sure.
All right, have a great day, Craig.
Oh, I will. I see Robert twice. Oh, you were sharing. I'm sorry. I didn't share it. Okay. Anyway, and I'll get better at that. Take care.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. And boom.